Greg Shoemaker here with Kurry Commins, the head coach of the Mariemont Warriors. And Kurry, I want to go back to your offense a little bit. I mean, for a small school, Division V school, possibly Division VI, no matter where we start next year, you're huge up front. Can we talk about your offensive line a little bit?
Well, I think the first thing that jumps off the page, besides, I mean, from a coaching perspective, besides the actual physical size, is the experience of the guys. We have guys that have played a lot of varsity football, a lot of meaningful snaps, been very good at it, been coached very well. So now we're able to, add a different offensive scheme, a different rhythm, so to speak. Will be vastly different than what we were last year and the years past. But the size that we're blessed with, but yet the experience, I think, will add to a very, it's going to be a challenge to take advantage of all of our strengths, but it's going to be a definite strength of our team.
You don't have to worry about a quarterback. Obviously, you got to have a new one coming in, but you don't have to worry about this kid taking over a game. How important is it, especially on a team that's got playoff hopes and potentials?
Well, finding the right guy, the true leader, the guy that doesn't have to come in and throw for 500 yards or run for 300 yards. He has to manage the game, doesn't have to make mistakes, but fits into our scheme. And our scheme is going to be very up-tempo, and we're going to be very multiple in a lot of different facets. So I think I have more options to take that position here than I have in years past, which is very exciting for me. So the good thing is for everybody's starting at the same spot. It's how well they're willing to compete, how much are they willing to jump in to the new program transition, and how much are they willing to push themselves to be the best that they can be on and off the field.
Defensively, what do you got coming back that you like? Obviously, Besney's a stud, but it looks as if your secondary is loaded as well.
We have a lot of experience back at all three levels. I think what I, again, like about that is that we're gifted with experience. These guys have been able to play in Friday night football games. The game won't be too big for them. We're going to keep a similar scheme. We'll be an odd man front, a little more zone blitz scheme, maybe a little more man-to-man coverage here and there, but we're going to get after the quarterback. But again, when you have a guy like a John who will draw a lot of attention, that's going to free up people to make other, to make plays from other spots on the field. Guy in the secondary, Luke Parker, who's coming back, who's really close to the school interception record, plus a senior captain, Mako Safin, I think will lead us in the right direction, and we're really excited. We got to improve our tenacity on that side of the ball, and again, that goes back to that Batavia game and how physical and how ferocious are we going to be towards the ball.
You had a year off, but just being an assistant coach in that past year, did you ever just get a chance to step back on the sidelines and look at Mariemont and go, this is a pretty cool stadium, isn't it?
Of course I did. That's why I'm so excited to take over for the opportunity. But yes, I tell you what, it did recharge my batteries. And everybody's asked me, are you recharged because it's different, because it's new, or because you're really recharged? And I'm recharged because it's Mariemont, and because you take a step away. I'm a young guy. I'm only 37, but this is one of my 12th years as a head coach. It was time to take a breath, and regain not so much focus, but just to take a deep breath and make a change for the better. So I got better as a coach by taking a year off, not being a head coach. I got better as a man from working under Coach Crosby, and I think I'm extremely lucky and fortunate, quite humbled actually to be the head coach in this great community.
There you go. Kurry Commins, the new head coach of the Mariemont Warriors.
Thanks, Greg.